I swear. I'm out of work, and I got into another fight with my freaking. I swear he must be my work husband, because we bicker like a married couple, legit. Like we were like screaming at him in the back of the freaking in the back room. I'm like, I am not going in the office with you. I have PTSD from going in that office. Like, we're going to a different office. Like, no, bro. And then I got loud, and he's like, if you're going to yell at me, da, 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 da. I'm like, well, you're interrupting me, and you're not letting me talk. But then he apologized later on. Like, I'm sorry about earlier. I'm like, I'm sorry, too. But we just, I don't know what it is. Like, we just, I'm telling you, he reminds me of my daughter's fiance. And that's why I feel like kind of bad, because I know there's some ways that he can't help it. It's like, anyway, you know what I'm saying? And I know he has a good heart, a sweet heart, but it's just the way he comes off, his demeanor, and it's triggering for me. Just like me and my daughter's boyfriend, they're not engaged yet, but yeah. But she was telling me that he actually broke down and cried to her about, because he has issues with a lot of people at his jobs and everything, about how he talks and stuff like that. And this person has the same type of issues. So that's why, I don't know, something reminds me of him. So, I don't like having any drama with anybody. But also, I'm not the one that's going to just be pushed and not, be loud about it, I guess. It's all good. Why do I look like Snow White again? I'm telling you, I was picking up Snow White. Oh, yeah, the returns. Yeah, returns are annoying when Target, I swear. Because it was started because this guy came with 2 food bowls for his cat. They were clearly used. They were still dirty, like on the bottom, on the floor, and one of them was all scratched up. He's like, I want to return these. He's like, there's no sticker. I'm like, these are used, clearly used, not like try to use it once and it didn't work out. No, they were used. And he's like, well, of course they're used. Da, da, da. In what world can you friggin'... So that means I could bring back my bunny bowls? Because, I'm kind of getting aggravated. They knock them over, they flip them over, they're not working. I've had them for a while. They've been using them for a long time, but I bought them here, and I don't want them anymore. So why don't I return them? In what world? And that's why Target's not doing good. Because of people like you, sir, who's like, of course I can. I spend money. Like, where do you get off thinking you can use a product? It's not like, try it, doesn't work out, blah, blah, blah. No, using it. Like, he's like, oh yeah, my cat has a problem and can't da da da. So if you knew the cat had a problem, why did you get these type of bowls? Oh, your cat got the problem after the bowls. So you think you could just return those? He's like, I looked at the website, da da da. I said, I don't care what you looked at. You see that sign right there? It says we have discretion whether to do it or not at the end of the day. Right? But he's lucky that, my supervisor was there, the team leader. I was like, should I do it? Da, da, da. He's like, whatever, just do it. He don't want to be bothered. He just did it. But the guy was like, da, da, da. And then I said something. I was like, he's rude. That guy was rude. Oh, look at the rat. Hello, Ratty. Where are you going? Please just don't run out in front of me. That's all I ask. But yeah, man. I'm like, so I could just bring back the bunny bowls? Like howdy? Target, y'all got a problem, okay? With y'all return shit. Because how the hell can you just return open shit, used shit? Like, I'm telling you, like, I had this lady that bought a 3-pack of socks, right? She brought them back. They looked like they were all fine and dandy. Tell me why. I don't know. Something told me to, like, look at each pair. Now I do that. I look at each pair. The middle ones were worn and dirty, and they strategically placed them in the middle so we wouldn't be able to tell. Like, this is the type of shit. And then something earlier, like, they just think they could, like, regardless if you're allowed to do that, why would you even do that? And then there'll be the same people to complain, like, oh, I really miss that store. Well, you just added to its demise. Yeah, because I was told that 1,000 people were laid off in corporate and that it wasn't going to affect retail, but somebody came in, Miss Know-It-All, I don't know, it was a customer, talking about, no, actually, 1,000 corporate, 800 were in retail, and it does affect retail. And the CEO, this is going to be the Target's last CEO. You guys are going down in dumps, all that. And then she's like, have a good night. I'm like, oh, basically, you're like, oh, yeah, your jobs are at jeopardy. Have a good night. Like, whatever, lady. Like, thanks. But, you know, what I was saying was that he was like, and so I was like, that guy's rude. And he was like, he wasn't rude. How was he rude? Like, you weren't dealing with him the whole time. He was rude because he was saying a lot of stuff like, you're damn right, I spend a bunch of money. Like, I hate those entitled people that think that their money is so, like, you know how much money I send in here? Not as much as other people do. I trust and believe that. Like, I remember I had someone come in, he spent like $700. He's like, wow, that's a lot. You don't see that a lot. I'm like, that ain't nothing here. $700? At Target? Please. That's not a lot. Like, I spend that, you know, like literally, I'll spend $300 and then send another $300 next day. Blah, blah. It ain't like, but I just don't get that. Like, oh, you little shit. Damn rats jumping out, scaring the shit out of me. What's wrong with you? A blue minivan. Anyways, yeah. Oh, another one. Oh, they're just all out, see? Woo! Woo! 3! Douche. I remember that when I used to live in Chelsea. Gosh. When we used to live in Chelsea, we had a mouse, not a rat problem, a mouse problem. And we used to see them scurrying like that around the back, like outside of the house like that. Like just scurrying, like, ugh. Fucking one after another rats. Yeah. They fucking got into my kitchen. I can't believe they got into my kitchen. Yeah, it was like the guy that became the maintenance person was the one that came when I had the rat problem, the one that fixed it for me. Like actually finally fixed it and put the metal plates and everything. That's the one that he was like, I don't see a mess. You do the best you can. Yeah, he on the ladder. He was talking to me. Look at that. It's like a guy on the ladder. See? Looking over like he was doing that. And he's like, yeah. When he was talking to me. When he was putting up the when he was putting up the smoke alarm. Yeah. You do the best that you can. Especially living in freaking a place where they're like just slumlords or whatever. Blah, blah, blah. They just don't, they're not good. Yeah, Wingate is not. Is it Wingate? I think it's called Wingate. It used to be called Win Residential, but then they merged with another conglomerate, whatever. And it became Wingate. Mm-hmm.